Oh, Kim. Hey, Kim. Hi, Lola. Hi, Catherine. Oh my gosh, I am so excited, you guys. My name is Crispina French, and I am a textile recycling artist, activist, and entrepreneur. And I am going live on Thursdays at noon Eastern Standard Time to just share with you a little bit about my textile recycling journey. I call it used clothing alchemy or textile waste alchemy. And alchemy is a term people always ask me, like, what exactly does that mean? And we're kind of seeing that word sprinkled here and there throughout our culture. And alchemy is, it's kind of an ancient process that was kind of thought to be kind of BS, where people would say that they could turn lead into gold. That's where it kind of originated. But today it means it's more kind of taking something that has little or very low worth or value and turning it into something of great value. So what I do is I take used clothing of all kinds and I turn it into amazing, cool things. Like the blanket you can see behind me here is something that is made out of recycled wool and cashmere sweaters. And I also make rugs and clothing and little stuffed toys. And I do a lot of online teaching. And the thing I love the most about my job and what I do is that I get to hang out with super awesome people. And one of the things that is kind of, I guess, since the pandemic came into play, the connection that I feel to my online tribe that is so strong. I love to connect with people. And if you guys know me in person, you know that I love to share my skills and learn from other people and chat with people and learn about your path and your history and how we kind of came together. So I'm really excited today because I have been working really hard over the last few weeks to develop an online community of people who have actually, I'm going to read this to you because I have put together this really super awesome because at the moment I'm unsure if my broadcast is working on those platforms. So I think it is, but I'm sorry to keep interrupting my train of thought. But anyway, my community on Mighty Networks is called Crispina's Stitcherhood, and it's a textile recycling community that will be kicking off this weekend. And it's a, you know, it's a baby. It's a little newborn. So there's all sorts of things that we're going to grow into as a group, but it's going to give you a really great taste of what I have in store. So the entry level is free of charge. All you got to do is show up and participate. And it's a kind of community that's designed to get stronger and more interesting and more nourishing with each new member that joins. So my website is called crispina.eco. I'm going to put it in the comments here. If you are interested in getting an invitation, is the website. I'm just going to type this up here and email us at hello@crispina, CRISPINA.com, with community, yes. You know what? Let's say Stitcherhood. Stitcherhood is like sisterhood, but with Stitcher in front instead of sister. In subject line. If you email us at hello@crispina.com and put Stitcherhood in the subject line, we will add you to the list to get a formal invitation to join us at this new community website, which is going to be super duper fun and awesome. So there will be all kinds of interaction there. You'll get to meet each other. You'll be able to interact better than you can right here on the social media. So my idea, we'll stay active. I'll continue to do our Thursday live events right here. But in the meantime, we'll have this other place where rather than me just putting information out to you guys and having you guys come in and say, hey, what's up? You'll be able to actually like meet each other and share ideas and you know, read articles and post stuff and ask questions and get responses, and it'll be a lot more interactive. So I'm really excited about having that opportunity. So that is my big announcement today. Next Thursday, I'll be live again here on the social media webs. If you guys have any questions, I see a whole bunch of waves. Thank you so much for being awesome out there, you guys. Oh my gosh. Wave, wave, wave. Hello. Wow, there's just a lot of people on today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm really looking forward to building up this audience as well. So every Thursday, we'll be live at lunchtime here in the eastern part of the United States. It's our lunchtime. I'm actually broadcasting from my sister's home because my home, if you have been around a while, you will know that my connectivity in my little tiny rural town, and it's called Beckett, Massachusetts, has very poor connectivity. My sister lives in the booming metropolis of Stockbridge, Massachusetts, population 2,500, and her connectivity is much better, which allows for us to connect this way. So you can see, like, this is the house that we actually grew up in. So can you see over my shoulder? Whoops, it's that way. Those tiles on the wall are tiles that my dad made. He was a potter. There's another, like right behind me there, see that box that's colorfully painted? My dad actually painted that as well. So she gets to be surrounded by all these awesome family heirlooms of artwork that are from our parents. And I get to come here and visit and hang out and be surrounded. So, and use her intranet. So it's all a win-win, and it's so nice to have the opportunity to connect in person with my sister. It's been such a long time, and now that the vaccinations are rolling out, it seems a little bit more safe. So that's my story. If you guys have questions, any ideas or comments, whatever, I'm able to see that there's a bunch of people on, but I'm not really seeing questions or comments. And I'm actually learning this platform so that I can broadcast another, I'm doing another little mini course coming up. And this is kind of like enabling me to learn how to really get my act together on multiple platforms at once and have a clear connection. So that when I do that little mini course that's coming up, and I'll tell you more about that next week, it'll all be flawless, I'm hoping, but it's kind of a big ask. Anyhow, I think it's awesome that you guys are out there. I am so excited to make some really big global shifts with all of your participation in the realm of textile waste. And I'll just throw this out there to you. Hey, Carol Schmidt, how are you? Oh, I'm so glad. I guess it is working today. She's on Facebook. Oh, thanks, Carol. Thanks for being with us today. And for popping a comment in there, that means that it's actually working. So I want to just say, textile waste. I do a lot of research and reading about our waste streams and the environmental impact of humans on the planet. And there's a couple things that I just want to point out. One is that when we do that, and when we start diving into the ramifications of our consumption, it's very easy to go spiraling down this like rabbit hole of negativity. And I feel like a lot of people who are environmentally conscious get very like ashamed or embarrassed or just really downhearted about being human and about like, yeah, we live in a culture where there is waste and we waste stuff because we're human and we were born into this culture that we did not develop on our own. So my whole way of addressing the issue is to be really careful about promoting negativity. We want to promote positivity because I believe strongly that when people feel good and are positive in their mindset, that it's possible to be much more productive. So when I look at the statistics around textile waste specifically, and generally just waste in general, it's easy to feel like just this one little tiny drop in the ocean that doesn't make a bit of difference. And oh my gosh, how are we ever going to tackle this problem? But what I want to say is that, of course, we can tackle the problem. Of course we can. We have the power to do amazing things. And that power gets exponentially more bigger and more proactive and has a huge impact when we work together. So I'm not here to promote any kind of worry or concern. I'm here to promote our human ability to make huge positive impact and changes in our culture, in our world. So I invite you to join me in Stitcherhood. It'll be kicking off this weekend. If you hop on send an email out to hello@crispina.com and put Stitcherhood in your subject line, and we will put you on the list. So you will actually get an invitation to join us there. It's going to be a whole bunch of fun. It's going to be interactive and awesome. And I just want to say thank you to all the lovely people who are joining me today. I see you, Gracie. I'm so glad you're here. Gracie's tuning in from Mexico, and she is on her way to New Brunswick soon. I'm so excited for her. And I'm seeing a lot of new names here. So Sherry Ann and Kimberly and Joanne Rich, I know you, and Miss Mousy and Miss 52. You are new to me, so welcome, and I hope you stick around and join the fun and contribute to this awesome community of amazing, like-minded, really lovely people. So I'm really looking forward to seeing you all over on Stitcherhood. And in the meantime, have a really great rest of your Thursday. At some point, I will figure out how to access the comments and answer any questions live on the live streams. Hello. And you know what? Actually, before I go, let's try this out. Where are you tuning in from today? Pop a little comment and let's see. And actually, I am seeing the comments. Hello, hello. So Lizanne Platt, hello, my dear friend. And it's so good to see you too, Joanne. I'm so thankful to have this opportunity to have a clear and when I live stream from my home, I realized much later, like after I watched a couple of live streams at somebody else's house, how poor quality the video is. So there have been people who have been tuning in with me for literally over a year with really poor quality video. And I just want to thank you for putting up with that and like making it work and just like rolling with it and not even complaining. Like I learned that not from any complaints, but I learned it just by watching the live streams I had done to kind of just see how it was. So thank you. And I'm excited to have this be a better option. Greentown, Indiana. Hello, hello. In upstate New York and Nova Scotia. Yay. I love Canada. Poughkeepsie, Potown, LA, the City of Angels. So cool. And yay. Thanks for being here today. And may your Thursday be full of amazing things. Before I go, I wanted to just finish telling you my little research story, and that is in the United States, textile waste has recently surpassed in volume plastic waste. So that is kind of nuts, because think about plastic waste for a minute. We're thinking about like grocery store packaging. We're thinking about plastic forks and spoons. We're thinking about saran wrap and wrapping, bubble wrap, stuff that comes shipped in plastic. Like, holy crow, there's a whole ton of plastic waste out there. That's easy to see. The other thing is textile waste. So textile waste is clothing, and fast fashion is a term that you probably have heard. Fast fashion refers to the way that clothing is made quickly out of materials that are designed to not last. And that is to bolster the sales of fashion industry conglomerates, right? Like, you wear a garment for 3 or 4 times, you toss it in the trash, and you buy the next season's garments or styles, whatever. And that, the inexpensive, think about like mall shops, think about like mass production where there's a whole level of difficulty in that, or problematic behavior in that stream. So the people who actually do the actual making of your clothes get treated poorly. They don't get paid well. The materials are crap. There's no environmental standards in their production processes. So you go to Target and you buy yourself a pair of leggings for $10, or Walmart or wherever, and you think, oh, I got a great deal. I got this nice pair of leggings for $10. Well, it's not a great deal. It's actually a really poor deal, and it's perpetuating the